Hey, welcome to the Thursday homework check for fourth grade that's working on the Q3 standards. Okay, here we've been starting with the new skill first here lately, since we want it fresh on our minds. We are multiplying whole numbers times fractions. To do that, we need to change the whole number into a fraction, and we're going to change that into 4 over 1. It means 4 of one big pieces, okay, like 4 whole pieces that are still in one big piece. Still equals 4 over 1. And then we multiply across. 4 times 1 is 4, and 1 times 5 is 5. And that will not reduce, so that answer is 4/5. Okay, remember what to do to the 5? Write 5 over 1. Multiply across. 5 times 1 is 5, and 1 times 3 is 3. And there's something wrong here. It's called an improper fraction. The numerator is bigger than the denominator. That means we can pull out a whole. And a whole with thirds is 3/3. So we've got enough to make a whole, 3/3. Let's take that 3/3 out of the 5/3, and we would have how many left over? 2/3. There we go. Now it's proper. 1 2/3. Right, let's go to the top. Comparing. Ooh, your brain is supposed to think greater than, less than, or equal to as soon as it sees or hears the word compare. In math, anyway. All right, we both have the same millions place, but look at the 100,000s. That's what's going to make up our mind. So 1,309,754 is greater than 1,093,888. All right, now look at this one. This one has a millions place. This one doesn't even have a millions place. So 984,764 is less than 1,232,430. Okay, finding the sum. Addend plus addend equals sum. And I'm attending to precision here. I'm carefully watching so I don't make a copy mistake. Okay, 7 and 2 is 9. 5 and 6 is 11. If I give the 1 to the 7, that's like 8 plus 8, which is 16. 3 and 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 4 and 1 is 5. And bring down your 2. 257,619. Find the product. This is a nice one-step problem. 7,549 times 8. 8 times 9 equals 72. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 7 is 39. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 3 is 43. And 8 times 7 is 56, plus 4 is 60. 60,392. Mr. Rogers makes $35,876 a year. His yearly living expenses, that means everything he spends, bills and stuff, are $26,988. How much money does Mr. Rogers have after he pays his living expenses? Well, he pays them. And then we're not going to get to add that. We have to take that away from what he earns. So here we go. 35,876 minus 26,988. Here we go. 6 minus 8. Let's borrow. 16 minus 8 is 8. 6 minus 8. Let's borrow. 16 minus 8 again is 8. 7 minus 9. Let's borrow. 17 minus 9 is 8. Ooh, this is fun. 4 minus 6. Let's borrow. 14 minus 6 is 8. That's so funny. And don't forget your dollar sign. So he has this amount of money left. Find the least common multiple of 3 and 4. Multiples are counting by a number, okay? So we're going to start with 3. We're going to make a nice list. Okay, so counting by 3s, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, I'm going to stop. I might need to go farther, but don't think I will. All right, 4, 8. And as I do these, I'm looking to see if they're in the top list. 12. Ah, look, here we have it. The least, that means the smallest, multiple that they have in common, that means in both lists, is 12. Rewrite the mixed number as an improper fraction. All right, now when you do this, you've got 3 2/4. I'm going to teach you a shortcut. You start at the bottom, you multiply on the way up, and then you add the numerator. They kind of look the same though, don't they? You make it look more like a plus. All right, so we do 4 times 3 equals 12 plus 2 equals 14, and our denominator stays the same. So we took this mixed number, we changed it into an improper fraction. All right, now start down here. Remember, 5 times 4 equals 20 plus 2, 22, and the denominator stays the same, 22/5. All right, now on to our adding and subtracting mixed numbers. We start with the fractions. 3/7 plus 6/7 is 9/7. And 2 wholes and 4 wholes is 6 wholes. And we know this is improper, so we've got to pull out another whole, and that's going to be 7/7, right? Makes 1 whole. So we don't have 6 wholes, we have 7. And if I pull that 7/7 out of 9/7, we have 2 left over, 2/7. Final answer, 7 2/7. All right, now in subtraction, we may have to borrow. 1/6, take away 5/6. Well, we can't do it, so let's borrow a whole. Now we only have 1 whole over here. But what we just borrowed was really 6/6. Okay, and we're going to add that to 1/6, and that will give us 7/6. 7/6 minus 5/6 is 2/6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we don't have a whole number. But look at this. We can have these. Half of 2 is 1, and half of 6 is 3. So 1/3. Final answer. All right, Dan drank 3/7 of his water bottle before lunch and 3/7 of his water bottle after lunch. How much water is left? It didn't say how much did he drink in all. It says how much is left. So let's figure first how much he drank. 3/7 plus 3/7 would give us 6/7. He drank this much, okay? It means we have to figure out how much is left in the bottle. Well, we know a whole bottle would be 7/7, so we need 1 more 7th to get there. After he drinks 3/7 of his bottle before lunch and 3/7 after, we know he has 1/7 of a bottle left. Do that backwards there. And that is it for today.